the day, Dr. Judy, I mean, do we think as women that men cheat, and I'm directing this at men because I've gotten cheated so many times, at the end of the day, do they cheat because they can?
Well, obviously, it's individual, right? But at the same time, I think when they have gotten away with it, we're talking about the serial cheaters again, then they'll do it again. Because they'll try to get...
It's a cry for attention. Because I think a lot of cheaters want to get caught. I mean, they do stupid things and they get caught.
What about the men, Rolanda, that just say they don't like having one woman? They feel like they need a smorgasbord
well,
of
then
women.
they shouldn't be married.
Exactly.
Well,
Agreed. Yes. Agreed.
Don't be married.
I'm expressing their point about they want to be caught. No, I totally agree with you that if somebody's not working, don't cheat, don't lie, leave the person.
I think if you want to be caught and then you act like, oh, I'm a sex addict, so put me in the program, it means give me more attention. Pay more attention to me.
And you know what happens with
a lack of attention, or they aren't feeling they're getting enough attention that causes the cheating in the first place.
Yeah, and you know what happens actually in some of these sex addiction centers? Again, maybe they're not all bad, but they meet each other and then they end up hooking up.
Having sex in the sex addiction center.
Wow.
That happened to some people.
Having more sex in the sex addiction center.
Yeah, so again, that whole attention-getting thing, I mean, it's true, and I think they need to look inside themselves and see what's making them so insecure, because sometimes that is a cry for, I need more, I need more.
Would you agree with my friend, the MFT, that says that marriages or relationships, whether you're married or not, can recover from a cheating incident?
I have known many good relationships that have recovered from big affairs. You know, one person cheating for a year,
It's
2
good to
years.
know, honey.
It is good. It's good.
Wow, that's a lot.
But is that because they have children, they have investments? Because I can't see if somebody cheats on me for a year, I'm going to be with them and I don't have babies and stuff.
And see, I think you need to know yourself and you need to know your partner. And a big part of it is, can you really reestablish equal playing field trust, so that they don't always owe you something if you're the one who got cheated on, right? And if you can't establish that equal playing field, then it's
if you're constantly throwing that back in the person's face over and reliving it over and over again, it's not going to work.
The many times I've gone through it, it has made me so like leery on the next relationship.
You're very hypervigilant.
A lot of that luggage.
Residual baggage.
How do you not do that if you meet a good guy who's not going to cheat, and you come with all that baggage from the guys that cheated?
One guy to prove that not all guys are the same. But we have to be in a position to heal ourselves.
Yes,
and to be aware of,
yourself.
Self-awareness, that I am damaged, I am traumatized.
Because, that's what guys say, every woman is punishing them for what the last guy did.
Well,
they don't get a fair shake
happens.
because you're bringing that baggage into the relationship.
So it's a really good point, Rolanda, that you have to heal yourself first. I mean, even if you were the victim, you still have to take that responsibility to do the work that you need to before you get involved with somebody else.
Dr. Judy, I want to ask you a question. Do you recommend that, like, if someone has an affair and then they say, listen, I was wrong and I want us to move forward, for both parties to then go to counseling together as a couple, so that then maybe they can get to the root of why the cheating happened?
Absolutely. I think you need to approach it as a team. So if you're going to explore being together, you absolutely have to go into the counseling together. So sometimes I'll hear people who they were cheated on, they say, well, you're the one who needs to go to counseling.
Yeah, they do.
Well, no,
Pointing
you're
fingers.
in the relationship, and if you're saying, I'm going to put my pride aside, I want to try to make this work, you got to go together.
Yes.
And I think I always tell the person who did do the cheating, you got to expect that there's going to be backlash for a few months. You got to be ready for that.
Yeah,
and you
that's
can't
gonna
expect
happen.
them to immediately trust you again.
They're going to be
It's
angry.
going to be groundwork. Yeah, but eventually, you got to let it go.
There's so much anger there because when you do go through that, all the questions that you go through, how was it? Why did you do it? What did it feel like when you did it? Did you feel remorseful after you did it? Did you ever think of me? There's all these questions that go through a woman's mind or a man's mind when you're cheated on, that there's just this curiosity that you have to know.
I don't know if those details are good, though. I don't know.
I would want
those are the feelings.
Yeah.
I found on one guy that cheated on me, I don't know what made me look in the trash can, but I found this card, and this woman had written him about how they'd had these candlelit showers to Patty Austin. I'm like, we had candlelight showers to Patty Austin. So it totally takes away your intimacy.
Yes.
It takes away what made you so special. You're wondering if anything we're doing is
one
special.
lie makes you, challenge
Everything.
every truth, because now you don't know if everything in that relationship was built on lies.
That's right.
Relationships are hard.
Yeah.
Well.
But you always have to trust one more time and love one more time, because every human being, at one point in life, get their heart broken, but we have to learn to trust again if we want love in our life.
Can't give
Agree.
up on people and can't give up on
some
love.
people-
Yes,
I'm with
love
you.
wins.